What is up, internet? This is Stu G with DJ Tech Tools, bringing you a must-have gear video on one of my favorite subjects, bags. As DJs and producers, we all spend a lot of time traveling in between different studios, sessions, and back and forth between gigs. And our bags are a really important part of that, helping to keep all of our gear protected and also keep us really organized. So for the last year, I've tested out a couple of dozen different bags, and I ended up with 4 that I really enjoy and highly recommend. So the first bag we're gonna look at today is the new kid on the block. It's only been out for a couple of months, but as soon as I got to try one, I picked one up. It is the Subpack Backpack. Let's start off by looking at the main compartment. There's a good array of pockets made out of a stretchy neoprene material, so you can actually fit quite a bit in these pockets. A padded laptop sleeve and a headphone hook on top. Now the main compartment is large enough to hold a MIDI controller. It will hold something along the lines of a small controller. Right now I have my mini lab in here. However, if you need a secondary controller, the rear panel will open up to expose a second compartment that can accommodate something along the lines of a launch pad or even another keyboard. So the best part about the Subpack Backpack is that if you turn it around, you'll notice there's a sleeve for a Subpack S2. This allows you to take your Subpack S2 out of the studio, slide it into the back of the backpack, and bring your Subpack with you wherever you go. This allows you to experience the full bass spectrum while you're on the road, checking out your tracks, and then when you get to a new session, a new studio, you just slide it out and you have your S2 with you. The next unit we're going to look at is Monobag's Flyby. Now this bag is perfect for DJs and producers that travel quite a bit and need a good amount of storage space for all your gear, but also like to stay highly organized with a very intuitive layout of pockets and compartments. So first let's start with the front of the bag, starting from the top down. We have a great place to store some business cards or an ID display. The center main pocket is really large. This is where I've been keeping my Serato box, my audio interface, and it also includes 2 additional zipper pockets that are great for keeping all the cables or anything you need securely tucked away. Below that is an additional pocket for really quick, easy access. And when we turn the bag around, we're going to find 2 rather large pads. These are great for keeping the bag comfortable over long periods of time and also creating an air channel between your back and the bag so your back never gets sweaty. There are also 2 quick access pockets on the side that open in the reverse direction so you can access them while wearing the bag. Now on the inside of the bag, we find some great organization. There are 2 pockets on the front and then a headphone loop right here, also good for cables, and a really large pocket in the rear. Now as far as what you can keep in this bag, I've been using it for my Machine MK2, fits right in, and then also for a pair of X1 controllers. They fit perfectly inside the bag and also still allow all the space in those 2 embedded front pockets to put your power adapter for your computer or a bundle of cables. And one thing I really want to point out is a fantastic build quality of this bag. It has a huge padded top handle and rivet reinforcement. Also on the backpack straps, there's also rivet reinforcement keeping them secure. Also, the bottom has a thick rubber layer that is very durable and also prevents it from sliding. Now my favorite part about the Flyby Backpack is that it's actually 2 bags in one. You just undo the main zipper here and the whole laptop compartment separates into its own bag. I've been able to fit my 15-inch laptop in here as well as a thin MIDI controller like the X key, and then just leave all my other gear safely stored away in the studio. Now for DJs with a more gear-intensive live performance setup or going on a long tour, or producers who just carry larger pieces of gear like a Push 2, Machine Studio, or the Try's SP16, the Magma Bag Riot Packs have a large amount of capacity. Let's first take a look at the backpack. What you're going to notice right away is the tarp-like material that these are all made out of. It is extremely durable and nearly waterproof. Also, if you take a closer look at all the zippers, when you close them, they create a rubberized seal that is actually highly water resistant. And on the bottom of the bag, you will notice some rubberized feet for added protection. Moving to the front of the bag, you have 1 large pocket. Now these are lined with a red fabric that is actually protection if you ever want to put an iPad in there. It also works great for cables. There's a main front pocket with 2 additional mesh pockets on the inside. And at the bottom of the bag is a smaller quick access pocket. This is great for keys, additional cables, maybe a phone charger. When you open the Magma Backpack, you'll notice that it zips to lay flat, and there's also a padded divider that can be arranged in a few different configurations. At the top of the pack, you will find a mesh pouch for your headphones, and on the other side is a zippered mesh pouch that opens from the top and also the bottom. Now, if you find that you need more depth within the bag, it does have an accordion zipper that will allow you to expand the bag up to an additional 3 inches. This extra depth is great when you're loading in larger pieces of gear, such as a Turize SP16 on one side and the Ableton Push 2 on the other. There is an additional security strap to keep the extra controller locked into place. Close up the bag, zip it, everything on the inside is safe and secure. Now, if you're looking for a bag with the most capacity, let's have a look at the Riot Carry-On. It has 2 front pockets, one slightly thinner, great for an iPad or some cables, and then one large main front pocket. This does have 2 additional zippered mesh pockets on the inside, great for staying organized and keeping everything in its right compartments. The bag does have durable, smooth rolling wheels, as well as a telescoping handle for airport travel, and also lockable security zippers to keep everything safe inside the bag. Now, when you open up the unit, you're going to find that it comes with several padded dividers that allow custom configuration, as well as a very large laptop sleeve that will hold up to a 17-inch laptop. And with this bag's large capacity, you're able to hold large pieces of gear such as a Machine Studio or a 19-inch mixer like the Nexus 900. You then have a padded flap you can put down and load in another unit right on top of it, such as the SP16. Also, a very nice design element on this bag is the side handle. This allows you to carry the bag like a duffel and not just use it all the time as a roller. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope this video provided everybody with enough information to make the best decision on which bag is right for you. So, until the next time, this is Stu G with DJ Tech Tools, and I'll see you in the studio.